Okay, Nate. Today you said you wanted to talk about art, and then turning that into an economy, or how we make money off that art, and your sort of observations of that over your long and storied career.
Yeah. Well, I decided when I was very young that my one goal in life, was to make a livable income off art so that I could continue producing art. So my objective since I was about 15 has been to make a livable income so that I can do art for a living. So it's my career, because that's my dream, right? And that doesn't mean millions of dollars. That can mean 60 grand a year. You know, if I can squeeze 60 grand a year out of my art so I can afford to, rent and eat, I'd be satisfied. I don't need to be the richest artist in the world. I just want to be able to live off it so that it's all I do, because all I want to do is create art. Now, I realised many years ago, that if you want to succeed in art, you have to understand business, you have to be an entrepreneur, and I've always taken my leaves from the books of entrepreneurial artists, I'm aware when Eminem started out, he produced an independent album, Infinite, and sold 1,000 copies on the street, and it helped him propel himself towards success, and that's how I hustle. I've written my book, and I've sold 440 copies of my book on the street, and I'm hoping that will lead me towards a publishing contract with a major publisher. So, in the modern world, if you know the online platforms that you can use to make money, you stand a better chance of getting in the market and making money and making a livable income off art. So with my book, I'm published through Kindle Direct Publishing. Now, as the author, I get a discount to manufacture my book. Now, that's the key that I've been able to manipulate towards my own success. Now, Kindle Direct Publishing is owned by Amazon, so I buy my books off Amazon, and I am the only one who gets the discount price. So I get them for cheap, and then I can sell them at a profit. And I've made several $1,000s profit selling my books, initially for $5 profit and now for $10 profit. They cost me $10 to make. I sold the first 350 for $15. Then the remainder I've sold for $20. Now the price is going up to $25. So I've made some money out of that. So I've had some success there. But I've also got a Redbubble shop, right? And I think Redbubble's a great modern platform. Redbubble does everything for you. All you have to do is upload your graphic art to the website and you can start selling, and you're in the marketplace. Now, I've made about $30 off Redbubble. Bit disappointing, especially the lengths I go to promote my Redbubble account. And people come up to me in the street and say, oh, we've seen your posters that I put up, because I put posters up everywhere, and then we like your Redbubble designs, but they never end up buying anything. So, Redbubble's been frustrating for me. I haven't made money through Redbubble. I've made a very wee bit. Some of the other platforms I've been on, I recorded 2 political rap albums in my 20s, and one of them was available on Amazon for purchase and on Apple Music through the digital distribution company, which was then known as Mondo Tunes and is now known as Octave. So you've got to know your platforms, because I'm on that platform, I can earn royalties when my music is streamed on Spotify. And now I'm on DistroKid for my new music. I've only got one song up there at the moment, but it can earn royalties. Guess how much royalties it's earned? 6 cents in a year. 6 cents. What am I going to do with that 6 cents? Geez, I don't know. Can you buy anything with 6 cents these days? But, at least the option is there for the music to earn money, and that's what these modern platforms give independent artists. They give independent artists the ability to monetize their creativity so that they can earn a living off it. So you've got to know your online platforms. The other one, I'm trying to work my way to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, because you need 1,000 subscribers to monetize your YouTube account, or you need 100 videos or something, and I'm on the way to that as well. So when I can monetize my YouTube account, I'll be happy. Then I can start earning some money off YouTube. So, if you're an artist and you really want to get into the industry and make it, you've got to know your platforms, and you've got to know that it's the new age for artists. It's the age of creativity and entrepreneurship, because the internet has created all these platforms that I've just mentioned, and technology has created all these platforms so that artists can monetize their art. But, I go out of my way to market myself as well, and it's a bit vain, but it's a lot of fun Because what you realise is you're either nobody or you're somebody, and if you're not somebody, you're nobody. So people either know who you are and they know what you do, or you're nobody. So I promote myself constantly with posters and graffiti, chalk graffiti, and advertising on Facebook, just to show people what I'm doing. Because what's the point in writing a book if nobody ever reads it? I'm not writing books so that they can sit on my computer as a Word document for 50 years and never be used. I want to have an audience. I want people to get into what I create. So you've got to market yourself. I've had some success now. I email journalists and other people have helped me. Staff at Reliability have helped me contact journalists to do stories about my book and other art that I do. You've got to get yourself in the media. It really is. In art, success is about being a celebrity, because it's when you generate celebrity and hype and then you make money off it. So I've got in the media a few times now, 4 times. I've been on ABC Local Newcastle Radio. I've been in the council's What's On blog. I've been in the Maitland Mercury. I've been in the local newspaper. And now we're all going to go in Mixdown magazine. So it's really exciting, but you've got to get yourself in the media and you've got to expose yourself to a big audience. Otherwise, you're not going to get anywhere. So it really is about creating hype and celebrity around yourself. Now, I define hype as when many people are talking about the same thing. So my marketing plan around Newcastle has been to get thousands of people talking about me, because I'm so special, and thousands of people to be talking about all the things that I'm about, like UFOs and politics and anti-war and all the stuff that I'm about. I want thousands and thousands of people talking about it and saying, oh, we're talking about it because Nathan Bell said to talk about it. So that's why I market constantly, because you've got to create hype, and hype is when many people are talking about the same thing. So you generate hype in the community, you create a celebrity status, you give yourself a status in the community, then people will start buying your products because you've got all your online shops set up already. All my online shops are set up so people can start buying my products. So I've got to create interest. So yeah, really, I've realised it is all really that shallow. It is just about being famous, and it really comes down to whether people like you or not, whether you'll succeed in art. But try to create something with that impacts the world in a meaningful way is what I believe. And I'm not satisfied making money off art that doesn't impact the world in some important or meaningful way. Some of my art is just pop stuff as well, because art should be entertaining, and it is impacting the world positively to make people happy with pop songs. That is a positive impact. But also, I will always create art with substance and meaning, such as some of my anti-war material or some of my other political material, which I have created. Yeah, but I go artists, get out there and be entrepreneurs.